morning, team. She is a cold one this morning, -2 right at the moment. So I'm going to proceed to go to my little lookout and see if there might be a nice little Sika deer sunning itself. Oh, let's go. We're all settled in at the lookout. Our sun's just got up, so maybe hope for a little bit of animal movement in the next couple of hours. Just looked on another face and there's an animal moving its way up the gut, so going to get round there and try and poke a hole in it. There's a stag thrashing some bushes down here. There's a stag. Well, stag and hind, I think they've got my scent. It wasn't a flash stag, but still cool to see. You can hear the hind going off. So that might be the valley spooked yet. 9:45 in the morning, and this girl's just come out for a bit of sun. Well team, I've had a pretty cool morning out here. I've seen a couple of hinds, stag and another hind. Got some nice photos and video, and just happy to see them. Yeah, so that's what it's all about. It's not all about knocking one over every time you go out. It's just about taking the finer points out of it too, and just having a look around. So yeah, it's been a cool morning. I'll slowly wander my way back to the truck and see what else I might be able to see on the way back. Nice and pleasant at the moment, out of that wind, but I'm going to strike it on the main ridge. I know that. It's going to be cold. Probably put a layer back on, but yeah, that's winter for you. New Zealand backcountry. Been a good morning. Nothing better than out on a nice cold morning deer spotting. Good to see and not shoot from time to time. All this dead vegetation here, brown dead forlorn vegetation, is mountain toot. Very seasonal. Another couple of months, I'd say October, early October, mid-October, you start seeing the little shoots popping up like asparagus, and that's why some call it mountain asparagus. Not to be eaten, by the way, by any manner or means. Very poisonous to humans. Once that comes up sort of past the looking like asparagus stage and starting to form into more of a plant, that is when the Sika deer are moving. So yeah, that's just a little indication of spring growth guide for you Sika hunters or avid Sika hunters that don't already know that. As you can see, remains of an old campfire. Funny thing, don't know why you'd want to camp here, because you're camping right in the lounge. This is where the deer move in the spring all the time, and whoever's camping expecting to see a deer, well, lighting a fire is a dead giveaway for a start, and just camping right in the zone where they're walking across is the saddle behind me. Nah, wouldn't be me, might be you, but depends on what you want to achieve out of it. Yeah, just saying. Good morning. Been a little morning here in Sika country. Seen a few animals out and about. Interesting points of note. Stag was still with the hind, thrashing trees. Kind of like he's still in raw mode, which is, you might say, is pretty late in the day, being August. Approaching the middle of August. I think it's the 15th or something. Yeah. So, you know, that's cool. Yeah. I tell you what, when you sit and observe, sit in glass and observe deer without pulling the trigger on the first thing that comes out on the clearing, you'll learn a lot more. You'll learn a shitload more. I recommend it. I don't recommend not pulling the trigger on everything you see. Just you know, when your freezer's full and your mate's freezer's full and all that, and then you can just really yeah, get out there and just learn a lot more about deer habits, watching them, studying them. You'll learn about hunting pressure and yeah, and where they are at certain times of the year. You'll pick up a lot more of that when you're sitting on a hill glassing a wide area than you will probably pushing through the bush and bumping them. That's, you know, the sitting and glassing, as you might be able to gather, is my preferred method of hunting. Probably for that reason, because I've certainly learnt a lot more through watching and not pulling the trigger And yeah, that can be of a benefit to you in future hunts. And when you sit and watch, sometimes that's the way that trophy stag just might step out and get some sun, and you might get the in on him, then you'll be pulling the trigger. Yeah, so that's yeah, just as in summary, it's been a great morning out here in the kaweka backcountry. Beautiful, crisp, -2. It's probably warmed up a bit now the sun's out, but yeah, I've enjoyed myself. We'll see you all on the next hunt as my jet boil's boiled, my coffee's ready.